August the 15th, 1944. The makings of an Allied invasion in the Mediterranean. Soon, these men will step ashore along enemy-held beaches, and an operation called Dragoon will be underway.
And in earnest after the successful establishment of the Normandy beachhead. The Allies recognized the need for additional ports to supply their advancing armies, as the ports in Normandy were insufficient. The French Liberation Army also pushed for the operation, wanting to include a significant number of French troops in the liberation of their homeland. The invasion force for Operation Dragoon was substantial, involving over 150,000 personnel in the initial landings, and eventually totaling more than 500,000 troops. The operation was spearheaded by the U.S. Sixth Corps, which landed on the beaches of the Cité d'Azur under the cover of a massive naval and air bombardment. The landings were preceded by commando operations and paratroop drops to secure key positions and disrupt German defenses. The German forces in southern France, part of Army Group GOA, were significantly weakened by the transfer of many of their divisions to other fronts and the replacement of their soldiers with less experienced troops. Additionally, the German forces were hampered by outdated equipment and a lack of air support. The Allies' air supremacy and the support of the French resistance further undermined the German defense. The initial landings were highly successful, with the Allies quickly establishing a beachhead and advancing inland. The port cities of Toulon and Marseille were primary objectives, as their capture would provide the Allies with crucial logistical support. The French forces played a significant role in the liberation of these cities, which fell to the Allies within weeks of the initial landings. As the Allies advanced, the German forces began a strategic withdrawal to the north, aiming to establish a defensive line in the Vosges Mountains. However, the rapid Allied advance and the mobility of their forces allowed them to outflank and encircle many German units. The town of Montlimar became a focal point of the German retreat, where a significant battle ensued, resulting in heavy German casualties and the capture of many troops. The success of Operation Dragoon had significant strategic implications. It forced the German Army Group G to retreat from southern France, freeing up Allied forces to advance towards the German border. The operation also facilitated the rapid liberation of large parts of France, contributing to the overall collapse of German defenses in Western Europe. Despite its success, Operation Dragoon is often overshadowed by other major operations of World War II, such as Operation Overlord and Operation Market Garden. However, its impact on the course of the war was substantial, demonstrating the effectiveness of Allied coordination and the importance of opening multiple fronts against the Axis powers. The operation also highlighted the complexities of Allied relations, particularly between the American and British leadership. While the Americans, supported by the French and Soviets, were keen on the operation, British Prime Minister Winston Churchill was initially opposed, preferring to focus on the Mediterranean and the Balkans. This disagreement underscored the differing strategic priorities within the Allied command.